Hmm. Just give me a minute to log into here. I also have to alter the settings so that way it's running at a reduced frame rate for me, so that way it'll show nicely on the stream. Also, got to wait to actually log in. All right, now just get game capture, grab it. Normally I'd have a picture covering that up, but I guess we're just gonna have to settle for that. Um, lower it some or something. Probably could go full screen, maybe. No, that looks fine. I do have to go into here, lower the FPS a smidge. All of how war crimes begin again. Indeed. Thank you for cricket tuning in, Ayame. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Oh no, actually, yeah, no, that should be fine. 72. We'll see. Depends on how OBS plays with this. Not, or actually, no, it does need to be at 30 now. Now that I realize. Yeah. Looks ugly for me, but it'll look nicer on the stream. Finished up Mount Rolcon and got the mount. Oh, you mean the Criterion dungeon or the Varian dungeon or whatever it's called? I've I haven't even done a single thing yet because I only just logged into it. I was planning on doing the Manderville quest first, and then check out everything else. Actually, I haven't even barely touched the variant dungeon for Animo. I remember doing like 1 or 2 runs, and then I just never bothered to do the rest. Stretch that out so I can actually see things. The Manderville weapons, personally not a fan. Well, fortunately, my Lalafell is a Manderville man, so he will be getting those. What do I want to do next? Actually, I did get a couple. Yeah, I got 2 pieces of gear that I don't need. We'll trade those into my brand company and we'll lift you up like that. That looks nice. I wonder if they're sisters. The only reason to do variant dungeons is A, do you want glams? Well, I am in the end game, so I kind of, yeah. Make the easiest 7 million of your life. Ooh, I like the sound of that, though as of right now, I'm at 30 million gil, but I wouldn't mind an extra 7 mil. And what was the other item? Last bracelet of aiming. Need that either. Man, this looks so terrible on my end. I'm not used to this game running at 30 frames. You know what? I'm going to try setting it back to 70 and see if OBS doesn't throw a hissy fit about it. That I can handle. Right now, at least on Goblin. Okay. Yeah, I'm on Balmung. It might be a different story here. Actually, I could probably look up a market board. Yeah, give me the name of the big thing that's from that Ayame. I'll look it up on the market board here on Balmung. See how much we're talking. It's just type Shisui. Okay. Or Shishu. So this is the clothing. Okay. Got a hat. Let's try that on. Oh, okay. I see this stuff. Yeah, I saw the preview of that. It's all right. I do like that robe, though. I could rock that robe. Let's see here. There's no hat for sale. This top goes for 4.1 mil. That's the cheapest at the moment. Bottoms go for 4.9. No shoes are available at the moment. None of those crowns. Oh, that's actually an undercut right there. One guy's trying to sell for 6.4 million, but the cheapest is 4.9. And then 3 mil. And then the crafting thingy, I assume that is that. So, yeah. If I were to collect all of that and flip them, then that's definitely some good pocket change here on Balmung. I would assume by the time more people get around to doing it, then the price may tank a smidge, but oh well. All right, I want to do the Manderville quests. I assume we start them at Razathan. Yeah, there we go. Right over here. Oh, hey, Kiki's doing them too. Wonder if she's live, because usually she streams and stuff too. No, she's not live. Okay. Agents on... Eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. All that scrap of alien starship we recovered. Well, Inspector Brandehild has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater whole. That's a lot of words. Has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. Our most likely scenario then is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Of course, I have a fair idea of who that unknown agent might be. After all, there's a singularly shadowy cabal, history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. Actually, let's hold over to Kama first. The inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there. Roll down economics of trading money to your alts. Oh, there's that guy. I like how I can phase through the box. Most terrible development. This horrible misfortune, Crick. Calamitous, even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill. Okay. As a dwarf, I convey no expression, for I cannot convey expressions. He's so bluish-green. More so, I mean. You've got a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald. Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body. Nashu's delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the inspector himself can attest. Good gods, Nashu, you'll blow our host domicile to pieces. Put them away. Nashu, no. Nashu, yes. Yeah, girl's not thinking straight. Bombs don't fix everything. That's what you do, because why be rich on one character when you can be rich on three? Yeah, that's a good point. If I may, when I was cloned from the Inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the Starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition. A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations. I'm all for this character. Panda Hild is a good man. Right down to his polygons. I have it. Master Poo-Poo is affected by a terrible case of the common cold. Gods grant me strength. As a visitor to Atheris, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Tis just as I surmised. Put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health. And even if it's common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good? They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. And ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only two First of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the kachpa, which wander salt winds welcome. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but oh well. The slaughtering of a monstrous opponent. That sounds like a job for Crick. Yeah. I'll take care of the turtle. The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found amongst the Great Works' extensive stock of alchemical reagents. Nashu, Dillian, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Well, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on an ailing patient. Hildibrand, you're such an expert on all things Fafnir. I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. He's so modest. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to see others in procuring the fungus? Yes. Let's not prolong Master Poo-Poo's suffering a moment longer. Seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abduction will have to wait. Alright, onward to go massacre some turtles. That was easy. Ours is ongoing. Oh, now she was not lamp shroom, it's damp shroom. There's her stalker again. Last, the dank shroom yet eludes us. It's damp shroom. Alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't bother to stalk it most of the time. So I must put my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back whilst I attune myself with the essence of the dank. It's about to get dank. Damp. The word is damp, shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities. It is close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak. Your folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you're interested. But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow. Right then, if you give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transaction up on the perfumed rise. He seems pretty sketch, though. Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? Not sure anymore. He's hurried to the rise. Now she's fans coming with. I think those are going to conceal you very well. But okay. I'll strike you as a touch convenient, if not contrived. Yep. We're definitely going to get jumped. Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damp shroom, as promised. Oh, glad we are for your assistance. Ah, not so fast. There's still the matter of payment. Of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man? Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil. Bro, I got 30 million. You're good. I'll pay that. Million gil for one measly mushroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness in light of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity. 1 million is chump change. What do you mean? Yeah, exactly. Ashu, how fare we for coin? We're plumb out, Inspector. Oh. Well, this is a prickly pickle. Where do we obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? I have 30 mil. Would you like 1 million? Million gil, was it? I have an orchestrion roll collecting problem. Gotta buy them all, spend the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion. Or we can pretend to sleep. I'll say the first one. I don't even like Return to Oblivion. Frick, our savior in every sense of the word. Stat boost items in your Pokemon. If you're talking about the vitamins like protein and carbos and calcium and stuff, yeah, those. What those do is they give you effort values, so that way you don't have to do all the effort value training by defeating certain Pokemon. The held items. I use them in the playthrough, but not so much in actual. Don't think you would use them in like any like trainer battles, like with another player. There's a meta of that. A meta of that in and of itself, I think. Give that man nothing. No, I was planning to actually. Do this. Uh-oh. Ah, the Radiance. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. Razat Hand City Guard, at your service. We receive reports of this man's questionable activities. Been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price as Charlatan quoted you was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, we were able to catch him in the act. As a token of gratitude, you're welcome to keep the fungus. Assuming you still want it? Getting scammed in Razat Hand? Oh, big surprise, yep. There we go. We didn't have to spend a single gil. You think I enjoyed tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low. He blames a rising star among the merchant princes for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy. A lot of people out of work. Van Hoody. I know that name. Something about an acquisition deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hanish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family business in its entirety. Truly, there's no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hoody are. Nor do any know the secret of how he assumed amass such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's brought a historic temple to serve as his home, commission a private airship, among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, hey? So you get a new job at Matt Stunney's Fishers. Yep. Swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector. All in a day's work, my dear Nashu. Leave our business upon ascended hills concluded. Ah. I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Hee. Alright. Back to where the alien's chilling. Still on that box. It's not really a good way to be able to peek into the house when all the action's happening here. Nashu still insists on using bombs. There's the turtle liver. Oh, he's holding him like a baby. It should be sufficiently remote. Who knows, this might cause him to explode. Well, that and they're trying to summon the starship. You just got done with this quest line? I just started it. I saw you chilling near one of the NPCs. Thanks for cricket tuning in, Kiki. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? There, Poo-Poo's back. Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough. Hey man, Brandon Hill. Yep. I hope he sticks along with these guys. Master Poo-Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. 'Twould seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. I came here from another world, a stranger you've no cause to trust, and yet you treated me so kindly. The people of the star are so very welcoming. Wonder if we get a Brandahill glam? Oh yes, I would love to be polygonal like him. Comes Luge. And it were my pleasure to harm. Just as he's about to fire, he goes into thinking form. Ooh, a crystal. I'll not follow some of the same trick twice. Oh, shield. Uh-oh. He's firing his laser again. Oh, I like his animation. Not math symbols, but crayon drawings. Oh, it's a goblin. Uh-oh. Oh, he's gonna take the blast himself. Oh. Now she's got an idea. Oh, he's down. Impudent worms, taste my full power. Now for the big one. You got this. The shot. And it hits the rim. I like how the goblin just walks away from that. Not again. All in a day's work. What about that guy? Took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand, somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. What fairy held items there in Scarlet and Violet? I know right off the top of my head there's the Pixie Plate, which is more meant for Arceus, but you could slap that on any other on a Pokemon to boost their fairy type attacks. That you can get at, if you have an Arceus in your collection, you can get that at that port where you do all the auctions. Porto Mirando, I think it's called. I'm not sure if that's the exact name. Pondered and puzzled over the inexplicable fortitude of yours and feel compelled to ask. Are you an alien? Fine jest, but I assure you I am without a doubt an old-on-born Manderville of terrestrial Hurrian stock. He's Hildibrand, agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Yeah, but never mind. We have more pressing matters. Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. This time we reopen the case of the silent correspondent. Yes, exactly. I have a firm theory as to who it was that took that wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. The Sharlians. I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials. It means they'll be under orders to remove any evidence of alien activity. I wager what we'll find what we're looking for in old Sharlian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy. Sharlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens, and the Loporrits don't count. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. It's a big nope. How are you going to blame the Loporrits? Exactly. Why are you dragging the Loporrits into this shit? They're good fellas. While Master Dellen's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, understand that Sharlian sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Half their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuous. Oh, that's okay. You're the smartest person in this whole group. Hey, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. They're reminding their own business running a weather channel on the moon. Yes, that's exactly what they're doing. I wish you could tune into that radio in game. Like make that an option on the Orchestrion. Ooh, a present. City lie many days sail to the north. Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? I can aetherite travel there. Experimental aetherite. Ah. Now they're going to take the experimental aetherite and then show up with aetherite sickness. Ooh, it's snowing. Here's your aether sickness, Master Poo-Poo. Oh, when you travel the cosmos as much as I have, teleportation is not the least bit concerning. I hope Dillian wasn't too attached to his dinner. Yep, he got the sickness. Like there's a Lalafell sitting next to him. So this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here. Are you not all sick to your stomachs? Experimental aetherites make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics. But this is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here in the belly of the beast. Whereas the Sharlian secret agents travel to the star in search of specimens, they collect and bring home service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. For to find answers, that's where we need to look. Secret agents? You mean cleaners? Labyrinthos, not a military facility. I say this, Labyrinthos sounds promising. I say we head down there and make inquiries to the whereabouts of our missing alien friend. Simply take a lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes? Let us be on our way. Oh, we actually gotta walk over there, too. Yeah, screw it. We'll just walk. Just hates the honest working class. Well, he is a rich kid. You never finished Legends Arceus? Oh, might want to get on that then. It's a good game. Of course, you also don't have to rely on... But, well, no, actually you could. No, yeah, you do. You can either get Arceus in Legends Arceus or in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. But in order to get it in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, you actually have to beat Legends Arceus. What did the Gleaners even do besides their job? Their job. Beautiful architecture. My all-purpose cure can perk you right up. She's gonna throw a bomb at Delium. These must be the lifts in question. You wish to descend into Labyrinthos, sir? Aye. Apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance. Assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy. She's like, no. We got a man who needs more clothes, and an alien. And a sketchy guy, and then a duplicate of the previous guy, except he's blocky. I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission to a Labyrinthos is subject to foreign policy. You're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens and xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it. Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, yet again do our paths cross in most serendipitous fashion. Hey, it's Godbert. Father, what business brings you to Charlian? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Mandeville weaponry. My investigations led me to believe that it be found here in Labyrinthos. And as you all also seem to have business down below. This is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for the character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift? Ah, Master Godbert Mandeville. The form sent word of your impending arrival. As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider the permissions arranged. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archeon. Yeah, sure. Oh. Nope. Ashew's fan ain't coming in. Oh, it's raining. Well, I still have side quests to do here. Who does side quests? I only do the ones that give you items. Ooh, since we're here, I wonder if there's new things in the gemstone trader. I haven't looked at this guy all that much. No, I already have all this stuff. underground but above ground at the same time. Underground archive was such a extravagant recreation of an outdoor habitat? What innocent purpose could this possibly serve? We're supposed to do side quests, I know, right? Oh, talk to Godbird too. Storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land on Theros. Yeah, that was Labyrinthos' purpose. Until we took their ship and saved the world. Shiny silver saucer. I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in part. Or so you would have us believe, but the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. We're not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Ramazane, but it was neither for military purposes nor of extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with sprinkling the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to. The guy's like, sure, brah. Well, I cannot assist you with your missing craft. I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here. You do, and where was this, pray tell? And Mariol Ergonomics in the medial circuit. Lift at the back of the building will take you down there. Many thanks, my good man. Yeah, Bellabolt is a nice Pokemon. Alright, Gobbert's leaving us now. Oh, that's nice. It actually took us down. I was just gonna fly down. She wasn't much help. Oh, at least the grapes are still smoothed out. Those new Mandragora strains. Ooh. Well, the other bluish things I can think of around here are the grapes. Look how luscious this crop turned out. I prefer my grapes polygonal. Oh, there's Delian. Yeah, I was wondering where. I wonder if everyone was spread out. What's Randall doing? Is he gonna make a joke? With fine and juicy looking grapes. You wouldn't be saying that if they were still polygonal. Got a new friend. Maybe they'll help us find the other one. How could anyone ever mistake me for Mandragora? You know, look nothing alike. You know, you do have an appendage growing out of your heads. Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own 2 eyes. I did, and it was no Mandragora. The cleaner in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there. Only this friend you described was scuttling along with them. I don't know what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long. Wonderful. That corroborates the information but moments ago skillfully squirreled out of this farmer. She claims to be an acquaintance of the gleaner in question. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Round up the others. You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely. My friend was really here then? You certainly were. If you have a moment or 3, I'll tell you the whole tale. At the beginning, I was in Favnir on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon was a poor, damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before. Could it be? As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities, thus that I hailed the apothecary to inquire about his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share his story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict, there would be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture. The apothecary began his long trek home, only to shortly thereafter discover a strange silvery ship and its shaken pilot crash-landed in the snowfield. Not be a coincidence. The story continues. Even after extraditing the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow he brought home to Rats at Hand, his guest wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them himself. Alas, even the Mosian engineers who worked on the Ark were stunned by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The blue fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step by step, craft the essential bits and bobs, the apothecary and his companion were raiding here at Marial. Then what happened? Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's service, but being typical Charlians, I wagered they would have to forfeit the coin for a chance to pore over every square ilm of that ship. I'm no scientist, but I'm beginning to think that such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of star-faring craft. Little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Or so I like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Favarian truth, you see, and love to entertain these idle flights of fancy. But I've rambled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Right, so we missed him. Could it be true? I have readership in Charlian? Perhaps I've misjudged these people. Seem your comrade is hale and hearty, healthy, Master Poop, and the company of Hannish alchemists of undisclosed description. In this case, will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Rats at Hand and continue the search. There and back again, like a blink of an eye. As our findings, we now know Master Poo-Poo's friend is safe in the company of a Hannish gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Oh, there's Godbird again. Well, I returned to the city. I trust this means your own investigation was successful. That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal, to say the least. Painstaking research revealed to me the existence of an hereditary Manderville relic in which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation. Yet though I turned to our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. It wrote of visiting scholars' keen interest in the relic and how he thus surrendered it into Charlene's safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Charlenes never did find it. Time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archeon, still awaiting processing. And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandervillians, a starfaring race of whom we once traded. Starfaring? Mandervillians? Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our people shared ideas and inventions, so I'm quite familiar with your family's relic. Interesting. So wish I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us clearest view, however. Let's retire to our rooms in common and dim lanterns. We must hold these secrets in optimal conditions. Godbird's like, oh shit, are we aliens? Coincidental naming. Was there some deeper connection? And that might explain a couple of things. Everyone comfortable? Let's see what the device has for us. Oh, that's right. It's Yellow Manderville. That's a nice stash. I am Godbrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire. First Lord of House Manderville. This is the Godbrand, our founding father? I record this message so that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch till the very end. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of this star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Mandervillains are parasitic symbionts. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Goblin. Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our new form with a steel-like resilience. They are literally venom. Oh my. I knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness. Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillains. The symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Every planet upon which we Mandervillans resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. The end days. Goddamn Medion. That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed from time and space were ravaged by the Final Wars. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. We flew and flew until we found a planet. Your planet. Untouched by the phenomenon, but the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death, but even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who had come looking for the falling star. And that was Godbert. As a rule, Mandervillans do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, the sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, he seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. And thus the Mandervilles were born. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, and the mind which dwelled within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith's trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child, who also became a gentleman. Although not pure Mandervillan, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. A boon, I suspect, shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. So there you have it. We're aliens. Deal with it. My dear descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile, yet as the first men I encountered to demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. Aw, there's the family. As the last of the Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray employ your superlative attributes, and my armory of Manderville armaments, for the benefit of these wonderful peoples which I hold in the highest regard. And he ends with the dance. Chef's kiss. Best movie, 10 out of 10, would watch again. Yep, that's the gist of it, Ayame. What an astounding development! They're crying so much that it's flooding the room. I, Hildibrand Hilly of Maximilian Manderville, shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebear. No case is too big nor too small should it be in service to my fellow man. And there he goes. He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being, and it's still business as usual. But wait a minute, then why is Lady Julian so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too? And there they go. Well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. do wonder if that self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that, but it's unimportant. My present purpose remains unchanged. I'll bring our Mandeville weaponry to the peak of perfection from Godbrand and for the good of our star. Before I forget, I have a gift for you, Crick. Pray await me at the Aetherite Plaza, and I shall bring to you forthwith. Cool. now the elephants are trying to clean up the place. It makes sense why the Mandervilles are wielded. Yeah. If you can't come up with anything proper, you might as well just say aliens. Truths can shatter the foundations are released when brought to light, but I have to say this wasn't one of them. More staggering discovery that I had devoted readers in Charlian. Those who pursue my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception, without exception. I've misjudged the Charlian people. They are not collaborators or the architect's conspiracy. They are but the seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown. Indeed. Master Poo-Poo, though. That one still has ulterior motives. I'd bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors. Yeah, whatever. It's Godbert. This is the gift I mentioned. Master Poo-Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a spot of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. Not only fitting that you be the one to care for this diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. So we get a minion of Poo-Poo. And as for our Mandeville weaponry project, I believe my ancestor's artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Find the time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with utmost celerity. Yeah, I'll wind up Poo-Poo. Yeah, so that's pretty funny. Now for the credits. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Fafnir, well, there's the guy that was lugging Lugae around. Lord Van Hody, I come with ill tidings. Professor Lugae set an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. I now realize this guy is probably the merchant that was mentioned earlier with Poo-Poo's friend. Blithering dolt. Looks like he's creating clones of himself. Yep. Clones of himself. Lovely. No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned. What he's plotting with multiple manifestations of himself. Finally, the 5v5 basketball game. Oh. Now the credits. Or at least the ending sequence. I assume since Delian's still chilling, that means there's still more shenanigans to do with Manderville. All right, where's my inventory? There it is. Will bleed you dry of elixirs if you're not careful. Joke's on him, I don't have any elixirs. Alright, so now we get to do that part. Now we get to do the one that actually gives us a weapon. Bring back Julian. Yeah, bring back the wife. She had the energy. Yeah, that's cool. We can totally do it as a summoner. That's my main. What's up? Still in debt? Yes. Oh, it's you. Bruh. This was the brand of Hildibrand put him in a frying pan. Same. Was that bespectacled fop did mention he made some kind of breakthrough and needed to round up the usual suspects. Inform his lordship of your arrival. For another spot of modest labor, for I have collected a new weaponsmithing secret from the depths of my family's extraordinary heirloom. After all the relic weapons he's made for me in Boja, his debt to Rowena is getting no smaller. Yeah. Hildibrand abandoned cipher journals. Cool. The stage of augmentation will require a fundamental alteration in the weaponry's design. Hildibrand understood that individual wielders have different needs and preferences, and thus conceived a method to modify each armament's base qualities. Essential to the process is a new type of oil known as Malaxa Manderville. By subtly adjusting the precise ratio of ingredients for this coating, we can influence the paths of aetherial conductivity as we see fit. More bloody oil. The oil's chief ingredient is once again derived from a meteorite, specifically an acrondrite with amplifying properties. So many out-of-this-world materials. It's unsurprising now that we know this alien origin of Hildibrand's weaponsmithing techniques. Geralt's like, what? Alien origin, you say? No wonder I wasn't familiar with them. It's become customary, I shall prepare the bulk of the necessary resources, while you procure our supply of Crondite. Oh, yeah, lovely bloody custom that is. Many of means, I reckon you could buy a mountain of them space rocks as well. And I would gladly do so, except the merchant in question will accept not less than a specific type of tombstone in trade. As much as it pains me to impose upon Crick further, he is the best equipped to handle this onerous task. Yep, good old tombstones. These improvements call for drastic reforging, and it is your expertise that shall see us succeed or fail as well, Master Geralt. Fine. I'll shut me gob and do as me told. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting a distinct impression that you've lost interest in this project. You bloody think? Look, I took this job to pay off me drinking debts. Now that I managed that, I got no desire to keep working for an underdressed, primped, pretentious oss. I see. Admittedly, even from the beginning, your distaste for me was rather poorly concealed. I fear such festering antagonism will adversely affect our smithing endeavors. Yes, let us resolve our differences over a flagon of fine spirits, or several, as circumstances dictate, all at my expense, of course. Free liquor, is it? Well, you'd best be bringing your biggest purse. Rick, you must join us. If you're so kind as to secure a table at the main, that shall be a long and short one. Oh boy. We're gonna get drunk. Carol's like, yeah, free booze. The hammering continues. It has to be this table. Not this one or this one or this one. It has to be this table. Oh, a splendid night for spirituous beverages. Sure about this, then, are ye? Have a mighty first, and not be slack by the cheap stuff. What of you, Crick? Will you be following Master Geralt's fine example? Bring on the high-class brews. I might have one or two. No liquor for me, thanks. Yeah, I'm straight and narrow. I'm not a fan of the liquor. Very well. I shall order you a tasty alternative. Your health, my friends. It does look like a tasty alternative. Right. No point beating around the bush. I hated your guts for a good long while now. So even my insides offend you. And why might that be? As for a proper artisan, devotion to your craft ought to be your #1 priority. You're off founding a consortium or building some fool's playground for fleecing the masses. You're a bloody merchant, that's what you are. I believe my devotion is insufficient, then. Yet our works require not only the sweat of our brow, but capital to cover its expenses, no? Thus, does not a steady revenue facilitate the creative process? In that respect, my business ventures have allowed me to indulge in goldsmithing projects I could never have otherwise afforded. Is it not true that you craft kettles as a means to repay loans or simply make ends meet? Would not a substantial source of wealth spare you such tedious drudgery and empower you to pursue your heart's desire? Booze. We're going to need more booze over here. Doc Albert's got a point, Geralt. What really soured me is that when you sat your ass on the syndicate, how can you craft aught worthwhile with your head buried in political shit? You may be surprised. My participation in Old All's governance opened my eyes to a different world, which in turn provided great inspiration for several original pieces. Now you can keep your bleeding inspiration. I want nothing to do with prissy rule makers of your ilk. I like how I have one glass while there's like multiples. You and your bloody reasonable argument. Rich saws ain't got a clue what it's like for poor buggers like me. What do you got against wearing clothes any road? Right, you're the one who's topless. We're more likely you realize, Master Geralt, especially when it comes to the simplicity of our attire. Oh god, now there's not even room for my drink. There's even a barrel. It's all clear now. The master craftsman. And I'm a sodden failure. A failure. Oh, hey, Rowena. Rowena, how'd you... Oh, bugger, I'm a sorry excuse for a smithy, and that's all that matters. Bruh. Seems to be mistaking you for someone else. Perhaps you could offer him a kind word? A kind word. He gets a pass being shirtless. He gets stuck working in the hottest place in the Eorzea. True. Will be nice. That means a lot coming from me. Many thanks. How hot it is in Bosia. Alright, I'm done weaving in me cups. I'll fix them weapons in the house with the money. I'll do it for my own damn sense of pride. Oh, not in that state, my friend. You're gonna trip. Oh, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna make it. See, Master Geralt has overcome his aversion to a partnership. Splendid. Although I never had guessed carrot juice would be so intoxicating. I was concerned for our goodsmith's health, you see, and had Heel switch his spirits to something less potent several rounds ago. Hain's liquors are sublime, but too much can wreak havoc on a man's constitution. Time for the bill. The time when I, too, devoted every waking moment to my craft. Alas, running a mercantile empire comes with its own responsibilities. Monetary woes notwithstanding, I do envy Master Geralt his purity of purpose. And on that note, let us return to our appointed acquisitions. We shall require three chunks of the aforementioned Acronodite as soon as you're able. Cool. Can be purchased from the chick at the Razanhan Aetherite Plaza, just like the rest of the stuffs. And let me guess, it costs the same kind of... Yeah. The same kind of stuff. I can only afford one right now. Oh, there's Kiki again. Let's see here. When do I have? Oh, 5 minutes. Interesting. Suppose I need to actually get around to actually grinding the casualty tome, so maybe I'll do some of my roulettes just to round out the stream. Oh, I already had you out. Oh, okay. That was a waste of MP. Check my retainers. Oh, that's the wrong option. Neat. Oh, right. That was still saved. That thing. I got that years ago. That's in my glamour dresser. Let's go and trade those in for company seals. Here's fine. Portrait should be Gucci. Yeah, we're good. Need those because I don't have a sage. And I already have this item. All right. So that's probably the quickest way, just to do those ones. And the leveling. That's 300. Pretty much need another 700 of these fucking things. Doing the expert and the trials, that's another 120. Of course, I'm really desperate. There's also the main scenario and the raids. But I hate doing those ones. I really wish the Adventure in Need bonus actually gave you more of these tombstones. Yeah, screw it. Let's queue up for expert. Do a couple of these until I start to get tired. Less than 5 minutes. That's good. Everyone's doing the roulettes. Until that pops, we could just people watch. Not a whole lot of people in Redania, though. Probably slim down that chat if we're going to be running around Ul'dah. Good. More Lalafels. Well, some Lalafels are slowly repopulating that spot. Wait. Oh, she must have changed her clothing. That particular girl was constantly like dancing here and Bavarian here or something like that. It's Morbid time. Angus bean. I'm guessing his name is Eov Eder. Or that he's trying to do love letter, but couldn't use L's. Because the name's probably already taken. First thing we see, a male row in a Speedo. That's how it be here in the quicksand of Belmont. Damn, she tall. Bunny whisker. Excuse me? Yes, what are you doing? Yeah, that was Kurt Slalafeld there. It's an echo arc. Indeed it was. Oh, damn, that's a crazy gun. Damn, I want that gun. That's a cool gun. Ah, that must be the new Manderville weapon for machinists. Yeah, I like that. I want that. Argus curse. Yep. Oh, here's trans rights. Keep clicking on people. Still less than 5 minutes. I'm only number 5 in the roll waiting list. Oh, okay, we got... it's those two. La Habrea, the speaker, and Emissary Elidibus. And we got Eric Thulsmain. The ancients are partying. Still haven't done that that raid series. I got the quest literally sitting right here. I just haven't bothered to actually do it. You go to Boja a lot? That. All the Manderville weapons look like that, hence you're not a fan personally. You don't like heavy glow machinery. Oh, that's understandable. Okay, this is about to pop soon. We'll just stand here until it actually does. There it is. Light party. Oh boy, it's a new place. I like the red mages. The red mage actually put effort into theirs. I clap with them. That's the best feature of this whole dungeon. The clapping polar bears. Oh, neat. Would like that. Wouldn't mind that. I don't have any classes for the striking mask. The headgear dropped at that on that chest. Ooey, got outrolled. Alrighty, Reno, thanks for watching. You have a good night. Whoops. Accidentally caught my swift cast. single casting gear so far. Healer keeps needing the healing stuff. Not that I need the healing stuff, but I just like to have my scholar geared just in case. Always run Pandemonium Tier 3 for all your subclass gear. Could. Of slaying, I wanted of casting. Actually, I probably have the casting one, don't I? Yeah, I have the casting one. Now for a Final Fantasy IV reference yet again. Oh yeah, I managed to get one of them. What? Oh no, I greeted the slave. Okay. Gonna follow these guys. Yeah, the white. The red mage. Eat. Oh, I already have it. Well, so much for that. Oh, I didn't get any comms. Oh, let's see. I'm at. And maybe I might be able to stretch one. First, I want to repair, though. Let's get that old, let's see here. Queue up for the level 90s. Actually, no, we'll stay in here. That way we'll get some tunes. I don't know why I put this door here. It just looks nice. Number 8. Oh. Okay. Kiki just pinged me. How do I make a party? I'm not used to making parties. There we go. There's Kiki. There's Kiki. Rip. Okay. I already did my expert, so I'm just going to go with my level 1s. You're awake at a stupid time. Understandable. Only 12 a.m. for me. I could probably go for another hour at least. Sucks I don't have anyone on my end that we like to raid to. So. Oh, there we go. That popped a little. Oh boy, Smileton. He tanking at the calm. Oh, I didn't get the call. Apparently. I'll do one more. One more roulette. What do I want to do now? Probably the 50, 60, 70, 80. I'll go tank for that one. Or no, we can go something like that. It's leveling that I'd probably go tank with, so that way we get these fancy things. Alright, let's do this one. Oh, okay, instant queue. That's perfect. Oh, which one do we get out of this? Ooh, Scala. That's cool. Oh, Kiki went healer this time. Okay. was totally out of that tail range. Damn it. Oh, Kiki, we're beating each other up. This is unfortunate. I didn't think our friendship would plummet so low like this. Oh, okay. What's going on? Am I lagging or something? I literally just took 2 hits where I was clearly not in the way. Dang. Ooh, I got a call. All right. Yeah, that's 5 hours. That's more than enough time. All right. I think we're going to end the stream at this point. Yeah, no worries, Kiki. Ooh, DPS Trials. I queue up for that. Ooh, whoops. Forgot you're still in here. Oh, that's just extra. That's just extra gil anyway. Screw that noise. Yeah. All right. That's going to be the end of the stream for tonight because it is starting to get pretty late for me, and I unfortunately have work tomorrow. Smudge Variant Dungeon. Maybe some other time I'll try the Variant Dungeon. Next stream is planned to be Thursday, I believe. Yeah, Thursday, where I'll play some Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and then might follow it up with some retro games, some NES, Super NES, or Game Boy, some mix of that stuff. If I'm not feeling too tired after work on Wednesday, though, I might do a little stream of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom or Genshin Impact, whatever I feel like playing at the moment. Do stick around though, because I would like to send you guys out on a raid. So that would be great. The only problem is I'm not sure who to raid. Just give me a second here. Let's see if we got someone who I can actually raid. See around here. No. He's actually streaming. Give me a sec here. He's still going, or did he end? I know he ended a long time ago. Okay, screw that then. All How Dazgood is doing. He's currently playing Diablo 4. I gotta wait for an ad to. Oh, no, we don't need to hear the ad. No, we're not hearing ads. Yeah, fine. I'll send you guys over to Dazgood. He's currently playing Diablo 4. Looks like he's doing some classes giveaway. I'm not sure if that's still happening, but there's something if you're interested in. And he's dressed up like his character. So if you like seeing druids, then I think that's what he's dressed up as. But yeah, there's the raid. Feel free to join in on that. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. You don't have to if you don't want to. So yeah, Extreme will be on Thursday. Expect some more Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and some retro games. Again, if I'm not feeling too tired tomorrow night after work, then I might do a little stream then, but no promises. So with all that said, thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good night. Hope to see you all Thursday. Please enjoy Daz Good.